West Ham just one shot on target throughout the game. Taking a look at what that means for the table. Well, Arsenal move up to 4th as it stands, 1 point clear of West Ham. Manchester United, of course, not playing today. Their game was postponed. Frank Leboeuf is with us, as is Pablo Zabaleta and Nadim Anua. Nadim, overall, Arsenal deserving of the win today?
Yeah, I think so. Although, you know, this is the sort of Jekyll and Hyde nature of Arsenal, because they look quite good today, but then the next time they play, who knows what will turn up. But to see them in the top 4 at this stage of the season, I think it's the first time in 2 years that they've actually been up there, and they feel confident. But if you want to get a feel for what they are, they're 4th in the table with a goal difference of +1. So I wouldn't necessarily be hanging on your hat on the fact that they're going to be very, very comfortable in that position. But they deserve the win today, and yeah, credit to them.
Stevie, overall, you've been nonplussed by Arsenal so far this season. They're 4th.
And I'm not sure what that tells us, whether it tells us Arsenal are getting that much better, or whether there's just a group of average teams. I would still say that on their best day, West Ham, Leicester and Man United are better than Arsenal.
Arsenal just beat West Ham 2-0.
I said on their best day. West Ham, going forward today, were awful. Were pretty awful. They never really created anything. And 3-4 weeks ago, this team going forward was exciting. They were creating chances. They were scoring goals. So I'm saying at their best, then West Ham are better than Arsenal. I think what we saw from Arsenal today is their best. I don't think they're getting any better than they are. And if they turn up and play like that, depending on how your Leicesters and your West Hams and your Man Uniteds and your Tottenhams and your Wolves, there's so many teams that are so close together that I still think that there are better teams than Arsenal, even though they're sitting in 4th place.
Arch?
I think so, because I listen, and to Stevie's point, it's an argument about who's the least bad to finish 4th. And it's ridiculous to be talking about the Premier League, and it's who is the least bad that sneaks in there. When you consider, we're talking about Arsenal, you just heard what Stevie spoke about, Spurs, who, if they win their games in hand, go comfortably into 4th, and yet I don't think anybody has said much nice about Spurs all season long, similar to Manchester United. The challenge for West Ham is always about that depth of squad. No Zuma, no Ogbonna, and all of a sudden you look very porous defensively, and I think that has an effect on how they go forward, how many men they commit attacking-wise, and you saw that. Despite what we say about Arsenal, West Ham were decidedly second best in the game today. I don't think there's any doubt, no real complaints, even with the sending off. And that's the challenge we have now. Whose squad stands up to the challenges going forward? Because, as I've been saying, the top 3 are head and shoulders above everybody else, and then who knows who kind of emerges.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.